Day one of what is arguably the biggest presidential scandal involving a foreign government since Iran-Contra.
Do you hear the silence? This is the sound of House Republicans conducting no oversight of President Trump.
Right now, this is a big example of a president who is incompetent, reckless, and strategically incoherent.
Michael Flynn's resignation and the White House shakeup, now the big focus for Democrats and the media. But what about the national security threats that we're all facing? Here to weigh in on this is former White House National Security Council staffer under Presidents George W. Bush and President Obama, Fox News contributor Gillian Turner. Hey, Gillian, good to see you.
Hey, Ainsley. Morning.
Hi. So you worked in the White House under two administrations. So when it comes to General Flynn's resignation, what is happening behind the scenes?
I think the focus right now at the White House is probably going to be who the permanent replacement for him is going to be. They took swift and decisive action the day before yesterday to have Michael Flynn step aside. That was the right thing to do. I don't think we can afford distractions over White House officials' behavior. We just have too many national security threats. So the sooner that they can get someone permanent in that position and start looking forward again, I think the better.
How big of a distraction is this for the Trump administration?
Well, I think, if you spoke, my guess is that if you spoke to President Trump candidly, he would tell you that the main reason, aside from the lying, that he had General Flynn really step aside is because the national security advisor is never supposed to be the national security crisis, the story. He's the person that's supposed to help the president implement his policy and smooth things over with the executive branch interagency. He's not supposed to be the stumbling block. So when this is what General Flynn became, it's a huge problem for the president and his agenda. So I think he'd tell you that this is a step really that he took for the nation.
What are the biggest national security concerns that the media should be focusing on?
I think the media and the White House should be focusing, number one, on Russian provocations around the world, which they're doing, not only in Eastern Europe and Ukraine, but here along U.S. borderline international waters that come this past weekend, as well as North Korea. I think those are the two big ones right now, and ISIS, of course.
All right, Gillian Turner, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Ainsley.
You're welcome.